What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. For those who are new here, hello and welcome. And for all of my returning subscribers, hey girl. So today, as you can see from the title, it is that time of year, y'all. We are going to be setting up my holiday planner. So last year, if you were on my channel, then you've seen that I actually had a dedicated holiday planner where I kept track of November's festivities as well as December's. So this year is going to be no different. I do plan on doing a lot more than I did last year in this planner because there were a lot of dividers that just like didn't even see the light of day, honey. But I did go on ahead. As you can see, I grabbed some sticker books. I got the Merry and Bright recently. I have my fall and my winter sticker book all here ready to go, just in case I want to go on ahead and decorate November and December. But I'm thinking that we're only going to decorate November today. But I went on ahead and pulled some dividers for November and December. I'm still a little unsure about whether or not I want to keep my weeklies in December. But as for November, I know I'm only going to keep a calendar in here. So I went on ahead and pulled these out of, hold on, let me show you, out of this planner. I don't know what this planner is called, but it's definitely more on the seasonal side. So I went on ahead and grabbed, again, I grabbed these guys out of there. So there goes that for reference. And as you can see, I also have the Christmas expansion pack. There are some slight differences between this one and last year's. I do already have last year's in here though, so there may be a few of the dividers and like maybe some of the pages that I end up switching out. But without further ado, let's just go on ahead, figure this out. Let's get some stuff up in here and let's have fun. All right, so just starting off with the cover, I actually picked this cover up from an Etsy shop last year. I will definitely make sure that I leave any links that I find in regards to things that I found or things that I have for this planner down in the description box down below. But as you can see, I just have some silver discs. I was thinking about maybe switching these out to some metal discs, but that will require me disassembling my wellness planner and I just don't feel like messing around with it. So as you can see, have this cover. I love it. You know, I thought about switching it out, but I think that'll just be doing too much. So first things first, let's go on ahead and put our calendars up in here. That I definitely want to make sure that I keep it right smack dab in the front. Last year, I did make a cover page and I am considering doing that again. However, I just need to figure out how I want to do that. So we might get there today, we might not, but either way it goes. So I wanted to make sure that I had some calendars in here. And again, what I'm using the calendars for mostly is just to track any activities that are going on. Obviously, November, we have Thanksgiving, but then in addition to that, we have families that's coming in for Thanksgiving. So I just want to have all those dates in this one planner. And again, we might have like, you know, some party stuff, some, you know, some dinner ideas and etc. that I will need to reference in here. So we got that. Went on ahead and made sure that I put a currently page on the back here just to cover up that first week. And then also, I'm not really exactly sure how I'm going to use this just yet, but we might, we'll see. And then of course we have a calendar for December, so we got that. And then we are going to move on to this section of the planner. And what I planned to do in my brain, I plan to go through section by section to figure out which items I wanted to keep and which ones I wanted to switch for the newer expansion pack, because there are some really cute stuffs in this, but there are also some really cute stuffs in this. So we are just going to go section by section, figure out which ones I really like, and go from there. So off the rip, I can already tell you I like this one way better. I just like the color theme. It's just different. It's not like bam, Christmas crap all up in your face. It's more like holiday, wintry, and I think I like that. So I'm going to put that off to the side, and we are going to pop this one out because, again, it is very Christmassy, and this is not only for Christmas but also for Thanksgiving. So let's go on ahead and put this in here just to swap it out. And now let's move on to the next section. I low-key feel like I'm about to end up switching out all of them, if I'm being honest, but we'll see. All right, so party, this section. It's pretty much exactly the same as last year's, but trying to think if I like this one more better. And it doesn't really clash too much with this one. So you know what? I'm going to keep the party section. Just because she ain't doing too much. Okay, and this is one thing that actually changed in this year's. So instead of it going into the cookie exchange, it goes into cards and gifts, which on last year's was all in one. So I'm thinking I want to separate the two. Well, no. Yeah, you know what? I think I am going to use the newer cards and gifts because I don't love the Santas, and I just like the layout a little bit better in the new one. So let's do that. And then as far as memories, I am going to keep this or last year's memories because this year's memories just has smaller boxes, and I liked last year's because they had bigger boxes for the memories. And then of course, like if I run out of these pages, I can always just go and grab these ones to replace them. So all is good there. And then we have the notes section, which I actually like last year's divider better. So I'm not going to use the divider for this year's, but I am going to put the filler paper behind in this section because I don't have just a whole lot. So let's put this, I'll put it behind last year's. So we have more note paper. And then it went into the cookie exchange, which again, I'm kind of feeling last year's. I think this is really cute, and I did like the whole rules and voting ideas in this year's, but everything else is pretty much the same. So again, we have the ingredient substitutions, helpful tips for a fun cookie exchange, and then it goes into the recipes. But I really just like that simple black and white a lot better. So we are going to stick with this year's. And then lastly, which works out perfectly, we have our sticker section, which we will add this in. And what I did with last year's, so I'm not sure if this was a new item or not, but the adhesive snap-in tabs, I went on ahead and put last year's Christmas sticker sheets on them. So now we have all of my sticker sheets in the back of this planner. All right, y'all, I am back and we are about to create a cover page. However, I did want to take a flashback to see what last year's looked like. So this was last year's cover page. I think it's cute, but I ended up using some cardstock this year, for this year, instead of some regular dot grid filler paper. And I got these cardstocks out of this Craft Smart paper pad that I actually picked up last year from Michael's. So these are, you know, there's a ton of paper in here, and usually they're a really, really good price. So, whoa. Went on ahead, pulled this and this because I felt like I can somehow use these on here, but I'm thinking that I'm mainly going to go with this one, and maybe I'll use this on the back somehow, maybe to create my bucket list. That's what I'm thinking. And I did also pick a sheet for that, just so those things are kind of coordinating. So let's just go on ahead and roll with the flow of this on the front to start off. And then I also have my sticker books here. So I picked all of my sticker books. I grabbed this year's winter and Christmas. This one is Merry and Bright, but it's a Christmas book. And then Christmas Joy from last year, and then the winter book from last year as well. So let's go on ahead and dive into, let's see, I don't think that there are any letters. Yeah, there's no letters in the Merry and Bright. So let's look in the winter book to see what color letters. They do have the red, which I'm not mad at. So I actually think I like these better than this year's. So let's do what we did last year and maybe put the Honeywood family holidays, or holidays with the Honeywoods. Ooh, that's cute. Okay, so I'm just going to fast forward through this part because it's going to be quite tedious. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alrighty, I am back, and some of the letters overlapped on to the girl, but I'm not mad at it. I think it still looks really cute, but now I just want to begin to make this page look more festive and decorative. So first thing that I found were these string of lights, which I thought would be appropriate given she has this little tree here. So I do want to somehow place this, I think, along here. Like that. And I am going to trim just like right here. All right, let's just start off by getting this guy down on the page. And I'm using my Tombow adhesive. I think that looks pretty centered, like that. And with this adhesive, it's the removable, so you can always, you have a little bit of time to move it around a little bit. It's like a banner across the top. I think that'll look really pretty, and then it coordinates with the cover nicely. So let me see, I'm actually going to rip this because I think that'll be pretty if I do it like that. Okay, I'm going for it. So I'm going to take some Elmer's glue. And this dries clear, so no worries that it got on our page. So like that, I think that looks good actually, because then this will really coordinate well. So then I want to just get a little bit more of this down here maybe. Like that. Just to kind of match it up some. Oh, that looks awesome. So all I'm gonna do on the front, and then on the back, I do want to add this card on here, and maybe I will add a little bit of this on the bottom. So let me get my paper cutter. Just because I want a clean edge, so I can always use the rest of that paper on something else. So I'm gonna pop this down here. On the bottom. And this is going to be maybe my winter bucket list. Not really sure how I want to put this down yet, but let's just stick that little bit on there with the adhesive. But I think we're good for a cover page. I think that looks really, really cute. You guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Now we are all done in this setup. Not going to bore you guys with any more. Not boring you, but you know what I mean. I don't want to make this video ultra long. So this is where we're stopping. We got a nice cute little cover page. We got some calendars up in here, and all of our sections are put up in there and good to go. So if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely make sure that you hit it with a thumbs up. If you want to see more projects that I plan to do in this planner, definitely stay tuned. I will probably begin doing those in November. So we're already we're close to our last week of October, which is insanity, but we're going to make it through October first, and then we are going to go into this planner in November. But I did want to show you guys how I set it up. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Hit it with a like. If you enjoy this channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification next to it. That way you're notified every single time I release a new video. And until the next time, I thank you all so much. I wish you all health, wealth, and prosperity. Peace out.